Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So, about a week or two ago, I got a message saying there's a company in my area and they're interested to give you some products for you to review. They're actually a company online. You can buy products from them online, and they said, "Why not?" So they sent me over a package. I just got it in today. I'd like to open it with you guys and let you guys know what I think. They have some pretty decent products. Now, if you're in the Toronto area, GTA area, you can go to their warehouse, pick up whatever you need. It's always in stock, and be on your way. So you don't have to wait. Better pricing than, say, Canada Computers. A little bit of a better quality than them for sure, from what I've seen, but we'll see right now. Now, it's their website is buyminers.ca, and they're located in Richmond Hill. I just got the box from them. Let's go ahead and open it up. It's actually very well packaged. I'm really impressed. So, what do we have here? Some of their featured products. So we got a 6-pin input to two 6+2 inputs. And I gotta say, this feels really good quality, and you don't usually, the stuff you buy doesn't usually feel like this. This actually feels really good. Wires are the same length. Usually when you buy something, it's a little bit off. The connections look tight, not flimsy. All the little clips are smooth. I'm actually very impressed. So this is the adapter. If you gotta go from one 6-pin to two 8-pins, on, let's say, a graphic card, for example, this is pretty nice. And there's an extension piece for that as well. So you could use it as an extension, or you could use it as a single 8-pin. So you get the 6-pin that comes in, and the possibility to have an 8-pin going out, or let's say if you need to extend it. This is it feels like a good quality too. I like mystery boxes. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so for those of you that are mining with servers power supplies, they have a breakout board for you. Thick padding, so you know it's a really good quality. Plastic doesn't feel cheap, which is really rare. And everything looks clean. Everything looks clean. Nothing feels flimsy. Usually half these things that feel flimsy, or you see like a plastic hanging off the side, or something's bent. Nothing's bent. Everything. This looks like a really, really high quality board. So just put it back for now. I don't want to ruin it. Put it back in the box, and we'll go on to the next item. Alright, so our next item, which is their signature item, is the fans. Now, it actually, which is rare, because when you buy stuff from stores, unless they're usually name brand stores, you don't get the specs on the fan. You just get the fan and the amperage, and that's it. You go figure it out. But over here, you can see what the rated voltage is, the rated current, the airflow, which is, believe me, is important when you're doing an enclosed rig or even if for an outdoor, exposed rig. Power draw, the noise level, and the unit weight, which is an extra, little bit of an extra there. Nobody needed that, but it's good. Okay, so from looking at this, and just by comparing the stats on this, the airflow on one of these fans, now I don't know, I know they have two different types of fans. Okay, so this is the 2000. This is the 2000 fan. Okay, 2000 RPM fan. So that's their lower speed fan. They have a higher speed fan, but the airflow on the 2000 RPM fan is 92.5 CFM, which is quite impressive. I know I bought some fans from Canada Computers that are they can't compete with that. This is amazing. So this is good for mining purposes. Let me take it out and see what it looks like. Here we go. This is actually their logo, and it looks good. The cables actually feel better than half the fans I ever bought. Regular plug. Looks very simple, and we'll test it out later, but I'm going to put it back away for now. We'll test it out later. I'm really looking forward to that one. What else? Okay, so this is a 120 in, and let's see. Okay, so it's a 14 gauge power cord for a 220 setup. So if you guys have PSUs that you guys bought from China, eBay, or whatever, and it says, the 160 to the 240. So if you bought a PSU online, for example, like this, I've seen a lot of them, and it's a 2000 watt PSU, you ain't gonna get 2000 watt out of a 120 plug. So if you notice, the AC input is 160 to 240. Now, that didn't come with the plug, so you can get the plug for them. It's even got the protective covers on it so it doesn't rust. It's pretty nice. 10-foot cables, Ethernet cables, so they got these as well. Everybody has them, but oh, this is cool. Okay, so I know for a fact that clips like this don't break. I have never broken a clip like that. It's impossible, from what I've heard. I have never broken one. So that's actually a good quality Ethernet cable. And it comes with lifetime warranty. That's amazing. If you break it, you'll just return it and we'll give you another one. That's pretty good. What else do we have here? Okay, Model 9 PCIe with riser LED. And you have in the package, which is rare. I've just noticed it. This is rare. So when you buy a riser card from anywhere, here's what comes in the package. Sorry guys, I'm just surprised by the quality. This actually looks amazing. Here's what comes in the package. The riser itself, the 3.0 USB that plugs into the portion of the riser that goes into your motherboard, which is this little guy right here, and that's it. But from these guys, here's what you get. You get the plug. You get the plug that plugs into here, which is rare. So that's extra that's an extra component that you always need and never get when you buy these risers. Now, speaking of riser quality, you always get risers from wherever I got them before. The padding was thin, it felt cheap, there was just a hole here, no cover. This feels well made. This feels like they cared about it when they made it, instead of, you know, making 1,000 of them and how much can we sell. This feels proper. Now, one reason why I prefer these type of plugs is A, they're rated for higher power. Even though personally I set the Windows settings differently so that it doesn't draw that kind of power from a motherboard, but just if you need it, they're rated for higher power, the 6 plugs. Now, when you're doing a setup that's a server case setup like I am, so these are very good for me, and you're putting the risers in down first and then you're putting the cards, you actually don't have enough or a lot of room to play with, I should say. And sometimes what happens is when you use a regular riser, let's see if I have one here. When you use a regular riser with a SATA plug in the back and 6 and a 4 pin on the top, whatever. The ones that are in the top are always on the way. The ones in the back are always the one you use. And those, the multi ones, they always have the SATA connection in the back. Now when you plug those in, there's no clip. So when you're doing the server style one, it'll pop out. It's just a nightmare. Now this I actually prefer for using inside server cases. Why? Very simple. You have the plug. It's got a little clip on the top. Take it, you clip it in, and you know it won't come out. So you know you will not have to go back and see, oh my god, is this disconnected? Is this where the problem is if something goes wrong? That's a big headache saver, because you don't have to go and disassemble everything and yank it back out. You know that it's solid under there. You know that you're golden. You know that it's good. So this is actually a very good feature. Now this is what's called a Pico board. That's another thing that they sent me, which is kind of nice. It's like a, you know, to power on your motherboard if you don't have a 24-pin plug coming out of the let's say you got a server supply, power supply, and you don't have a ATX power connector there. You need to power on the motherboard. Here's where this part comes in. It's a Pico motherboard. It's a Pico board power plug. It's very simple. It can give power, and you can also give power to it. So what you generally would do is you take this, plug it in top of your motherboard, and you need to give it power from the power supply. So let's say your server power supply, and you can still use other plugs that it has to power other things on, like let's say fans or whatever you want. This is very nice, and they sell it and they have it in stock, and you don't gotta go and order on eBay and wait for it. That's the beauty of things. Now their shipping box is quite impressive, actually. Well packaged, very well packaged. I don't know if you guys seen the video before, but for example, I was complaining about the power supply that I got from China. I never actually posted the video of me unboxing it because I was just too disappointed at it. It came in defective due to bad shipping. I actually got my money fully refunded, and they actually never wanted their product back. So it saved me a little bit of money on shipping it back. But anyhow, the shipping, when you get something bought online and you get it sent to you, the shipping is very important. I'm really impressed with the quality of the shipping here. Also the quality of the products. The fans, I'm going to test out, and I'll let you guys know what I think about them in my next box setup, when I set up the the next box, the next rig that I'll be migrating over to the server box. It looks good. It doesn't feel cheap. And the fans spin relatively easily. I'll post the link down here for the website. I'll also give you guys a quick look on what the website looks like. Once again, they are in Richmond Hill. Very pleasant people to talk to on the phone. You can order online. They'll ship it to you wherever you are. But if you're in this area and you want to buy something, better quality than Canada Computers, I'll tell you that right now. And they have a phone that you can actually call and a person you can actually talk to that knows what you're calling for, that knows what you need. Now, take a look on their website. They have other products that they're selling. If you need something made, custom made, specific, for example, if you, for whatever reason, you want more capacitors on these boards, you can call them. They will get it custom made for you and shipped to you. Whatever you need for mining purposes, they have it. They have it because they have been through it. They have done their own setups. They have lived the pain. They have lived the loss. They've figured it out, and they know what you need. Once again, check out the link. Let me know what you guys think. Very pleasant people to talk to. I'm going to be giving them a call and thanking them for all the product that they gave me. And stay tuned. I'll give you guys a review of their fan on the box.